Okay, today we're going to make a bacon cheeseburger roll-up. It's really easy. What you need is 1 can or a pizza dough, some Velveeta, a pound of ground beef, garlic salt, a little bit of onion, and what I use house seasoning. I want to season my hamburger with it, and that is pepper, garlic salt, and just regular salt. And then a little pepperoni and some, you can either use bacon fried crisp, or if you got the bacon bits, that'll work too. So first thing we're going to do is get our ground beef browning, and while it's browning I'm going to cut up my Velveeta, and I'm going to chop up my onion and brown it in there. Okay, I've got my onion and my hamburger browning, and I used maybe 1/4 of an onion. It's just how, if you like more onion, use more. And it doesn't take too much of the Velveeta cheese. I've got about a small block. We're just going to slice it up. We will put it in the wrap when we get done browning the hamburger and the onion on the stove. This is a real easy meal, quick to throw together. 45 minutes tops. You brown your hamburger and you bake it 20-25 minutes until your crust is done. Real easy meal. Lots of flavor. It's good. Okay, I've got my hamburger and my onions browning, and I put probably 2 teaspoons of the house seasoning over the top of it when I started browning it. Just add extra flavor. And of course, we're going to let this meat cook until the meat's done. It takes maybe 15 minutes. Because we don't want to fry it, we just want to brown it. So you have to turn your temperature down a little bit lower than you would if you were frying. Okay. I've also added just about 1/2 teaspoon of minced garlic flakes that I picked up at my local supermarket. You can use real fresh garlic if you have it. The minced garlic, it's good. The thing about garlic, you want to put it in towards when your meat is done, because you don't want it to overcook, because it'll give your meat a bitter, it'll put a bitter taste in your food. So always add garlic close to the end of your meal. So I've got that all in there. That adds a lot of aroma. It smells good. Okay, our hamburger is browned. We've drained the grease off of it, and now we're going to put our Velveeta in here. Come on, fall off there. And we're going to stir this pretty much constantly, and we're going to let this, I've got it turned down, and we're going to let the Velveeta melt in here. I'm preheating my oven to 400. You want to, of course, keep stirring this, because otherwise your cheese will stick. And we don't want it to scorch. Scorched cheese has a bad taste. Okay, when my cheese is melting, I'm keeping a close eye on it. I'm going to spray my pan with a cooking spray, a non-cooking spray. And I'm going to take my crust out. We're going to roll it out onto our pan. And I try to keep my pizza crust cold until this part, that way it's easier to work with. Ooh, well that's cute. That's alright. We'll fix it. Dough like this, you can smush it together like that, and it'll cook together and you'll never know it was there. Just gonna let that lay there like that. Okay, our hamburger's done. The cheese is melted, and it's not completely melted, but we're gonna put it in the oven for 20-25 minutes so it finished melting. And it says to take 4 slices of bacon chopped. So I'm going to take just a handful of bacon, which would be probably 1/4 of a cup, and sprinkle it in with my meat. Stir that in there a little bit. And I'm even going to throw just a few pepperonis in there for a little extra taste. This is a lot. The roll will be pretty full. We could have used a 1/2 pound of hamburger, but oh well. Let's see. We'll get it all rolled up here. I'm going to spoon it out here. We'll pop this in the oven. Oh, it'll smell. You make your house smell so good. Cooking. Let the crust brown. Nice. Yeah. I'm going to scrape my spatula off because I want all that good stuff in here. Try to spread it out kind of even. Go to the side. Now you just start at one end and you just start rolling very gently. Just continue rolling. I roll mine back. Okay, you kind of seal it over. See if I can get it to sort of turn in my pan. There we go. Push that together a little bit. That's my oven. It's ready now. And on the top of this, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of garlic salt to add a little extra flavor to our pizza crust. I would say a teaspoon sprinkled across the top of here. I'm going to pop this in the oven for 20 or 25 minutes. Okay, it's been 25 minutes, and as you can see, the bacon cheeseburger roll-up is done, nice and brown. The dough is all done. I have a bread knife that I'm going to cut it with. Oh. Get it. Phew. Oh, it smells so good. And there you have it. Bacon cheeseburger roll-up.